Welcome to my latest video, everyone. We'll go point by point with this one. It will be Luke Cage versus Black Lightning to figure out who will win in a fight. Both these guys normally hold back as to not severely hurt their opponent and also to destroy the area around them. Black Lightning because he for starters, his powers are kind of parasitic. He sort of needs to use them, or it'll cause sort of feedback to himself, and he'll feel this urge to use them. With Luke Cage, he's just really strong, and so he mainly doesn't try to hurt his opponents. So, starting off with the strength category. Black Lightning can kick down steel doors, while Luke Cage, his AP is around, I would say, planetary, but it could be higher as he has fought Proxima Midnight for extended amount of time. With it seemingly being equal-handed, and his wife Jessica Jones is someone who can evade the entire Avengers roster and not die from a hit from, I believe, Thor. Although they are weaker versions of what they are now, still nonetheless pretty good. Proxima Midnight scale it said her limit it's around Thor's level of power. And Thor himself is multiversal. So there is that neat thing. By multiversal, I mean like higher than universes and higher than I would say, understandable amount. Like, it's more than 10 and it's more than a million. It's practically infinite, is what I'm getting to. A good example of this would be the infinite Earths, or a dimension without time or space. Thus, your effect that doesn't have the effects of time or space. Thus, you're affecting a realm with practically limitless possibilities, or you get the idea. With speed, his speed wise, Black Lightning, he's a Olympic level runner. He has pretty good stamina and is able to fight on par with characters like Geoforce, who can roundabout pre-crisis Superman. Pre-crisis Soups can fly so fast he can go back in time. Although Geoforce was putting in a couple of sucker punches, it is impressive nonetheless. As in comparison to Luke Cage, he scales to characters like Proxima Midnight scales to Thor, like I said in past videos, scales to Silver Surfer. The Surfer himself can move at immeasurable speeds. Immeasurable is sort of the gateway to getting to where characters like The Flash and Wonder Woman and Superman are. It's quite the bar to get there is quite big. And as seen in a neat little The Great Race graph, well, not a graph, more like a chart thing to explain where every character is at in terms of speed. The Black Racer is the concept of death and is, well, the new god of death. And it's kind of like that saying of, you can't outrun death. So he's basically one of the fastest characters, and Superman is shown being slightly ahead of him, with him being an equal to Reverse Flash, and but well, only Superman is shown to be fourth place, And so that would put Black Lightning pretty good there, at least in terms of combat speed, with him being able to release his lightning out at those speeds and, throw hands. So now we get to their powers and abilities. Black Lightning can create force fields, constructs. His energy manipulation is good enough to where he can make relatively big energy fists to increase his range, powerful electric blades that can cut through cars. He is able to use his powers to fly, absorb energy from nukes. He is able to release his energy on a citywide scale, but that's possibly even better with his nuclear feat. That was shown. And then we also have the fact that he scales directly to Geoforce, who can mollywop Superman. All that stuff is still canon to both of them. And Black Lightning can also, yes, he can create force fields, but he can also just use his own abilities to increase his stats to past where they already are. He can make his force fields without him needing to constantly project them outward. So it's better than the average. And then you have his armor. His armor his suit, essentially, it allows him to think about it like this. It's more of a grounding agent, so he has more control. And before he got the suit, he was already able to restart a person's heart and hack into computers. So increase the amount of precision that he already has with that, and kablam, you have someone that could possibly, now I don't really know the limits of this, but considering he can absorb a nuclear bomb, he could possibly attack things at the atomic level. Not saying he could bypass durability, but I am saying that he could theoretically do so. Then we get to Luke Cage. He has regeneration in his skin. Basically anything that scales below him in terms of AP for his durability, it gets negged. So basically, blades, bullets, fire, anything that hits him that's below him on the power scale, it doesn't work. Then we have his regeneration. It's good enough to let him live through some radiation, but radiation that's compared to nuclear weapons, I would say it's out of the question here. Then we also have their skill. Luke Cage, pretty good Street Fighter, able to fight Proxima, who's one of Darkseid's best hit women. Proxima is also able to fight Thor, who has centuries of experience, weapons training, and so on and so forth. Especially when it comes to hand-to-hand, as Thor is, well, his main form of attack is punching. Black Lightning, though, was trained by the Batman. Batman has mastered 127 different kinds of martial arts, and also was trained by Batman in stealth, with him also being able to pick up on opponents that are trying to stealth attack him. So, pretty damn good. And then we also have, in terms of skill, like I said before, with his precision, with him being able to hack a computer with his lightning and the sheer range of his power. Then we get down to the verdict. A lot of people would say, "Whoa, Black Lightning, he's the Unbreakable Man. He's known for the fact that you can't pierce his skin." Well, after fighting Proxima Midnight, Luke Cage says this. "Okay, Webbs, you're the scientist. Get up there and see what's happening to Monica. Son, I got cracked ribs, I got a concussion, and I think I just swallowed a molar. You say one more word to me about letting my friend die and you're gonna have worse, believe it." So, Luke Cage does have a ceiling for how much he can be hurt. Combine that with, well, all of what I've said about Black Lightning, and, well, let's just say their speed might be comparable, but there's one thing that Luke Cage doesn't have, and that's the fact that he has force fields, flight, and just Black Lightning can just spam ranged attacks at Cage until he falls down. The verdict, the winner is Black Lightning. Thank you all for watching. Hit that bell notification when a new video pops up. The like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you're new. And I will see you all next time. Bye.